flour, grab your fluffiest lamb, and give birth to an egg, as it's time for some Easter baking.
Bling.
Introducing my Eastery assistant. That is terrifying. That is actually a thing of nightmares. Dan, please say something. I don't like it.
Don't think I'll use that. So
No.
can I keep this?
You
for the rest
covered
of
it in fluff. It's like you've suddenly aged 20 years.
Thanks.
I'll just pick the grey hairs out like a monkey.
This is the Dan and Phil monkey pruning fanfic come to life. Where everything's okay, I found a flower crown.
You are Easter to the max.
Still seasonal headgear. I'm Easter as
You can't say that on this channel.
It was bleeped.
Oh, yeah. Nice Easter kitchen you've decorated here, Dan.
Why, thank you very much. I tried very hard to make the most of what Easter-themed items we had around the house.
What, a printer?
Shut up.
Also, this chick looks like it wants me to die.
Oh, yeah.
Die, Philip, die!
That's weird.
You're such a strange person. So what are we baking, Phil?
We're going to be doing an Easter classic
Uh-huh.
with a Phil spin on it.
Of course, and what is that?
Extreme Easter nests.
So Easter nests are basically chocolatey shredded wheat
Yes.
stuck together. What makes them extreme?
They have 3 types of chocolate. It's going to be a layered chocolate Easter nest. You're not even ready for how Easter this is going to be.
You've just taken something and tripled it.
I have.
Extreme Easter nest! So what's the first step, Phil?
As with everything in life, preparation. Dan, what is the name of a mother sheep?
A-U.
What is the name of a thing you write when you're about to die?
Will.
And what is the thing you do to bread to make it good?
Need.
You will need... How good was that?
I quit.
A pan.
Not Japan, a pan.
The pan. Some bowls. No, you will not disgrace the Easter Bunny. The Grand Easter Weighing Machine.
A baking tray.
Real silicone.
Is it?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. You can't give yourself butt implants with
Oh.
the thing. Some Easter baking cases.
Wait, aren't these just the Halloween ones we used last year? Are they a bit depressing for Easter?
I'm recycling.
Okay.
Carved out of your grandfather's leg, it's a wooden spoon. Ingredients: 99 grams of shredded wheat.
Oh my god, this stuff is so flaky.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Can't we just say 100 grams?
Well, I've already nibbled a bit off the edge, so. 80 grams of white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate.
That's triple the chocolate, people. Can you handle baking this extreme?
I told you they were extreme nests.
A tablespoon and a half of golden syrup, because, you know, when you're trying to get golden syrup off a spoon, you can totally measure halves, can't you? Good luck with that.
75 grams of softened butter.
How does one soften butter?
Just put it in your pocket.
Don't recommend putting butter in your pocket.
Works though.
Don't do that.
And birthed from an actual unicorn.
To decorate, some mini eggs. Oh, wait. Are they open?
Maybe.
Oh, we just testing a couple to see whether they were of the right standard for our baking?
I may have had 2.
That's very noble of you, Phil. And there's your ingredients. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's bake.
There's not actually any baking involved.
No, it's just kind of like
mixing,
melting
things
and
together.
mixing and then chilling.
Yeah.
This entire video is a lie. So what's the method, Phil?
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Start with your dark chocolate, and you are going to melt it using a bain-marie.
Ooh, a bain-marie. I'm not saying anything, but there is a little thing called a microwave these days, which
True.
might do the same job a bit faster.
So cavemen may be watching this, Dan, so you need to appeal to everyone.
And it just sounds fancy.
Ignite your stove.
And then, perfect timing. When your kettle angrily beeps at you, put it in the pan without spilling it over
You
the
spill
side
it
like
everywhere.
I just did, but everything's fine. And then leave it to simmer. Phil, what's the difference between boiling and simmering?
Boiling looks like a volcano. Simmering is like a nice hot spring where you'll relax with your mate.
Let's get some close-up action on that simmering. Oh yeah, check it out. Are you sure that's not boiling, Phil?
Oh wait, it's boiling now. Wait. There we go. Simmering.
A
Good.
gentle simmer. Then what?
Get your bowl and place it on top of the
Ooh.
simmering.
And you'll see that this will heat the bowl in a really convoluted and unnecessary way in 2015. And then
Yeah.
you drop your chocolate in it and it melts. Let's do that.
It was actually how bain-marie died, which is why it's called a bain-marie.
bain-marie, she was my hero.
She was.
What a tragic death.
So going with the dark chocolate first, as it's going to be the bottom layer of our extreme nest. Here's some close-up action.
Oh yeah. Alright, in the bain-marie.
And now I've done the chocolate, add the butter and the syrup.
You don't need to go full northern.
It was just
Never go full
It
northern.
just overtopped
Phil.
me for a second.
That is some nice soft butter.
Mm.
Did you put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
You didn't actually put the butter in your pocket, did you?
No.
Okay, there you go. Oh yeah. Oh man, that is some soft butter right there. And then how much golden syrup was
Half
it?
a tablespoon.
Okay. How am I supposed to measure half a spoon?
Just let some pour out.
Oh god. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just let it drip out.
Oh my god, I just want to stick my face under that right now.
That's amazing. Right, that'll do.
That's half. Whoa!
So now we've got all our ingredients in the bain-marie.
And this is obviously the point where you just want to stick your finger in and lick it and or pour it all over your body.
And now it's melted, it's time to crumble in the shredded wheats.
What happens if someone lives in a country where shredded wheat doesn't exist?
You could, like, shred your own wheat.
Or you could just grow some wheat and shred it.
Or just use whatever cereal you like. Rice Krispies, Frosties, anything else that ends in E's.
Close-up crumbling action.
Just imagine you're in Attack on Titan and you're about to ruin someone's thatched roof.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Good crumbling. There's a lot of hand involved in this. Wash your hands. Have you washed your hands?
I've washed my hands.
Okay.
I always wash my hands.
Always.
Always.
Even when I don't need to.
Crumble it nice and fine. You don't want any lumps in these nests.
You want your bird ass to be comfortable. Stabby, stabby, mix it in the chocolate. Why am I singing that to the theme of Tablet? Is it okay?
We're okay.
You didn't dive for it, Phil.
I don't want to dive for the boiling water. Now it's time to line your cases with the dark chocolate.
With our kind of 2004 My Chemical Romance themed baking tray.
You just want to layer the bottoms of your baking trays.
Because remember, this is only the bottom third of a triple extreme nest. Damn, that is some nice bottom layerage right there.
Yeah, also this recipe's for 9, so you can take those 3 back.
Oh, sorry.
And now it's time for the other 2 chocolate layers.
Let's get milky. Chocolate, milk chocolate is the next layer. Okay.
Let's do that again, Jeremy.
So re-simmer the water.
If you are worried about ruining your clothes, you could wear an apron.
Since when have we had them? Oh my god, Phil. Is that even allowed? Okay, that camera cannot go any lower than it is right now. Trust me.
That's a lot of butter.
Boosh. This recipe is the most extreme thing.
This bain-marie is pretty dangerous.
Make sure your bowl width to pan width ratio is non-slidey, as Phil is probably going to set himself on fire at some point in the next 5 minutes. I want to pour it all over my naked body.
No!
Except I don't, because I burn to death. Yeah! Is it time for some crumbling?
Yeah, here we go. Oh.
Why don't you sing a spooning song, Phil?
Spooning the milky wheat onto the darker base. Yeah!
And I think of everything so far, that made me the most uncomfortable.
Really? I thought I had quite a beautiful melody.
And now we're going to wash the bowl because it would contaminate the white chocolate. You need it to be pure and beautiful, like fresh snow.
I did get another bowl ready. We have more than one bowl in this kitchen.
Now you left me to wash it for 30 seconds,
And I can use
thanks.
that for my cereal in the morning.
Get your clean bowl and do it for the white chocolate.
Break it up first.
Submit, white chocolate.
You don't need as much butter and syrup in the white chocolate either. It's sweet enough already.
Unless you're a pioneer of sweetness. No, seriously, don't do it. What'd you...
We're okay. We're okay.
Golden syrup and butter in a bowl of white chocolate.
Only a tiny bit of golden syrup. That smells so good. If I could have a scent pumped into my coffin, it would be this smell.
Pumped into your coffin?
Oh, yeah.
You could have said bottled for a night out, but it pumped into your coffin.
I think about those things. I apologise for my voice in this video, by the way. I think I actually have the plague.
Your husky sensual... Wait, you think you're sick and
Yes.
we're baking?
Yes, I haven't breathed anywhere. It's time to add the final step.
I'm so excited. Oh god, this is so infuriating! Pick some up!
It's hard to get it.
Final layering has begun.
This is your top layer, so make it nice and neat.
It's the only one people will be judging you for.
And now it's time for the decoration!
If Phil has left enough eggs to put on them. Egging is a very delicate process. How many are we going for per thing?
I think 3 per thing would be good.
3 per thing.
Yeah, I'm feeling crazy. I think these might be one of our most successful bakes ever.
Well, because it's literally like what 5-year-olds do, and
Yes.
the decoration is just balancing eggs on things.
This is our level. I don't think we need to go past this level
Let's
again.
not aim for cupcakes again. Oh no, we've run out of eggs!
No!
Phil, there's 2 2s and a 1.
That's okay, that's the...
Okay. If Phil didn't secretly snack on some, we'd have enough to complete our things.
I was testing them.
For shame.
It could have been horrible.
Let this be a profound lesson in not snacking on the ingredients.
Okay.
And now I get to do the best thing, which is lick the bowl. And now what do we do with our beautiful Easter children, Phil?
You can leave them in a cool place or the fridge.
A cool place, what, my bedroom?
Put them in the fridge.
Okay. So this is like the oven portion of our other ones, except we're just going to close the fridge door.
Leave them to cool for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
How do you expect me to leave that fridge closed for 2 hours?
Just keep licking the bowl.
Okay, that is literally the weirdest thing in the entire world. Da, 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 da. Oh my
Wow.
god, I'm so excited. Okay. Why are you holding an egg with some flowers in it?
I thought we could display them in this.
Inside a flowery egg?
Yes.
How creative.
Thanks.
Wow, okay. So we've got the dark, the milk, and the white. Phil, they actually work.
It's beautiful.
You actually made triple layered, what are they called?
Nests.
Easter nests.
Extreme.
It kind of looks like the coffin of a guinea pig.
And this is where Timmy was laid to rest. And there we have them.
Extreme triple layered Easter nests. They're so beautiful.
I feel like we conceived a little egg filled with little eggs. Wait, technically, aren't we eating the unborn children of multicolored rainbow birds?
Yes.
What a barbaric treat.
That's what Easter's all about, Dan.
Oh, eating babies.
I don't
What
know
do you
why
say?
I said that.
Okay, so I think we should test one.
This is the most important part of the baking process.
I'm feeding you, am I? Okay.
Oh my god.
I want to try, wait.
You are not even ready for this. Incredible. I'm a genius.
It tastes like loads of chocolate, butter, and golden syrup with something crunchy.
Hey.
This is the best thing we've ever made.
I think maybe add a little bit less butter.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, if you're a wuss, you can half the butter. That's not what Easter's about.
Seriously, half the butter. Well, I think we deserve an Easter high five.
What's an Easter high five?
Create an egg,
Created an egg.
and then clash the egg. Bling!
That-
Easter.
That felt really weird.
You gotta
I didn't
say
like
Easter.
that at all.
You gotta say Easter afterwards.
Easter. I'm sorry, I hated that. That was so creepy.
That is not going in the high five dictionary.
So what we're going to do with all of these beautifully presented ones? Just keep them on display forever.
Or we could eat them all after we turn the camera off.
Okay, let's finish this video. As always, all the ingredients and a typed out version of the instructions will be down in the description. We hope you liked them. Don't eat them all at once because you might have a heart attack, but it will be a great one. Today's Draw Phil Naked is...
Also, something very exciting I realised I haven't spoken about on this channel yet.
Oh yeah, you haven't, have you?
No.
That's a bit weird. Okay, I guess we should.
We've written a book!
That's the thing. Yup, we made a crazy trailer revealing it and an entire video talking about it and explaining it and all that stuff. So if this is news to you, then you can click here to go watch that video. Probably should. Thanks if you already have.
Yeah, and thank you so much to everyone that's already pre-ordered the book as well. You are better than the Easter nests.
Whoa. I mean, we're grateful, but that's a bit far. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed our baking antics.
And make sure you subscribe for more baking adventures in the future.
And until then,
Happy
Easter!
Easter!
That was a bit sinister. I don't know why that came out like that. Okay.
Bye.